It's an 83-69 Buffalo victory over Eastern Michigan as the Bulls improve to 15-5 on the season and stay undefeated at 7-0 in the Mid-American Conference. Now joined by Bulls head coach Nate Oats. I want you to start by taking me through where this game was really decided, Nate, which was the pretty incredible 26-0 run in the first half. From your vantage point on the bench, how did all of that come about?
I mean, we just started to guard. I thought, I think we're down 13-11 and wasn't going well. We were missing shots. We needed to get some stops. We got stops, got out in transition, took some turnovers and scored in transition. That's typically how we do it. If we can get some stops, either turnovers, rebounds, whatever, and get out in transition, we're usually pretty good. So I thought our defense was what fueled that whole deal. And our offense feeds off our defense just about every game. We started making shots when we started guarding better, and then a little disappointed with the second half. We came out pretty good early, and then I think our guys got comfortable. And I give Eastern a lot of credit. They didn't quit. They fought hard. They made it a tough game for us the whole second half. So it was good, though. Our guys need to play in some tough games, and we need to learn some stuff.
You might have been a little more nervous in the second half if you hadn't gotten good contributions from guys like C.J. Massenberg and the guy we're going to talk to as our player of the game in a moment here, Jeremy Harris.
Yeah, 22 points and 14 rebounds, pretty good night for him. He's rebounding really well. We've been on him about rebounding. He's really taking it to heart. He's done a great job, so I'm happy for him. He started out, I think, 1 for 4 or 5. He didn't shoot it great early, but he didn't let that bother him. I think earlier in the year that maybe would have bothered him a little bit. He just kept playing through it, and then he ended up, I think he was our lead. Yeah, he's our leading scorer at 22, and just keep playing hard, and he's doing a great job of it right now for us.
The big picture is scoring over 80 points again now. That's 8 straight games, but the picture inside of that is in your last win you have 4 players with 17 points or more. Today it's 3 players with 17 points or more. The balanced scoring, how much does that make it very difficult for anybody to stop your team?
Yeah, it's hard to key up on 1 or 2 guys. We usually have those, our big 4 are usually scoring in double digits and usually pushing 20. It wasn't one of Wes's better nights, but hopefully he'll bounce back down in Ohio. But CJ, Jeremy, and Nick were all pretty good at various points in the game, and it makes it hard, especially when they're in the zone. Like, who are they gonna? They can key on a couple shooters. Usually, all 4 of those guys shoot the 3 ball pretty well too.
All right, Nate, congratulations on your team staying undefeated in Mid-American Conference play. Good luck on the upcoming road trip.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Bulls head coach Nate Oats following another big Buffalo victory, and a big reason for that victory is our player of the game. I know your coach, you got to find the praise from Nate every once in a while when he looks at it and goes, 22-14, that was an okay game, right?
That was an all right game to him. No, I'm just playing, but he been on me about rebounding the ball. I just go out there and try to rebound.
You had 20 of those 22 in the second half. Have you ever had a 20-point half that you can remember before?
Not that I can remember. I mean, I wasn't even keeping up with the scoring. I was just trying to rebound.
And honestly, things got a little bit tighter than maybe you had hoped they would, and those second 20 points in the second half were a big part of what was able to turn into a victory.
Yeah, they came out in the second half fired up. I mean, we kind of got to know that coming from all these teams trying to beat us, but, I mean, we just got to keep pushing.
Take me through the first half, and particularly the run that, a 26-0 run, those don't happen very often, not as competitive as the Mid-American Conference is. When you're in the middle of that, can you feel that everything is working for your team?
I guess, but it really starts on the defense end. We came out playing really good defense, and, the crowd was really, really loud tonight, and we fed off of it.
Jeremy, how much fun is this? Your team is undefeated. You're scoring over 80 points every game. Everything seems to be working right. As a player in the middle of this, do you have a chance to realize and enjoy how much fun this is?
It is kind of fun. Just coming out here every night or every day playing hard, just trying to win games.
All right, that's Jeremy Harris, a new career high of 14 rebounds for Jeremy. Congratulations on being our player of the game.
Thank you.
All right, Jeremy Harris, another big performance. And Amy, as Coach Oates said, it comes from different players, different times, all the time. Harris one night, Perkins one night, Massenberg, Clark. It's pretty amazing to watch, and I don't know, as an opposing coach, how do you figure out a way to stop this?
Yeah, it's incredible balance, and 19 assists on 23 field goals means they move the ball around the zone but it was the defensive effort that I really loved too. They had 10 steals, and Eastern Michigan averages 9 steals a game. That's number 1 in the conference. And Buffalo came in and had 10 steals and kind of gave them a little taste of their own medicine on top of scoring their 80-plus points a game.
What continues to jump out at you of the progression of this team? Every game, you know, again, it's all starting to look the same. It all seems to end up in a win with over 80 points scored, but I know you see different things every game.
Yeah, I think it's just finding ways to win, and especially in the second half, you saw when things got a little bit sticky. Well, they turned around and ended up getting 48 rebounds on the night where they averaged 38, and that's important, and you want to win a championship, you've got to rebound the ball. So I think they just continue to pick apart little parts of the game, and it's about the details with this program.
And I think one of the interesting statistics is it's now 7 straight games won by 10 points or more. A Buffalo team hasn't done that since the 1964-65 season. In the competitive nature of college basketball, to win that many games and not have any of them be close is pretty amazing.
It is, and it's definitely a motivation tool because wins are important, and W's at the end of the day, that's your goal, to go 1-0. But when you hear stats like that as a player and that compete level is so high, of course you want to keep rolling.
8 in a row for the Bulls for the first time since 2015. 10 in a row against MAC West opponents. 7 straight here against Eastern Michigan, and 80 points in 8 straight games. The Bulls are 7-0 in the MAC. It's an 83-69 win. We'll see you next on Saturday when the women try to keep their roll going against Eastern Michigan on ESPN3. We thank you for watching this presentation of the Mid-American Conference and ESPN.